Alternative dispute resolution is an alternative to going to the courthouse. So the alternative is, let's you and I sit down. Let's see if we can work out our differences. And in a corporate setting, when I was in private practice, sometimes the issue is so significant to the corporations that we would have the corporate executives sit in and have their own discussions outside the presence of lawyers and see if they can come to a resolution. The arbitration and the mediation programs that have been established throughout the country, and indeed here, Texas and especially Houston, they're programs that give the citizens, whether they're corporate citizens or private citizens, an opportunity to resolve their disputes outside of the courtroom. Now, theoretically, they're designed to work quicker and give you a better sense of what your expectations can be. So instead of trying a case in front of a judge or a jury, then if you go to arbitration, you're trying your case, you're making your legal argument in front of someone who has an expertise in that particular area. And that should help the parties get to an end. And those arbitrations are binding by agreement. And in mediations, they work in a similar fashion, except in some instances, they're not binding. In fact, in most instances, they're not binding. It's an opportunity for the parties to get together and try to resolve the dispute before they go to the courthouse. The courthouse would be the final option. And I'm very fond of this concept that if you get to the courthouse, then you failed, whether you're on the plaintiff's side or the defendant's side, because you have a dispute that can't be resolved. And I think the number is 90% of all disputes do get resolved. So it's a few that go to the courthouse. Well, either the parties are too far apart, they don't agree on the law, or they don't agree on a particular issue, or they don't agree on the settlement value of the case. So mediation gives them an opportunity to get that case resolved. I act not as an advocate for one side or the other, but I act as a judge to help these parties resolve their issues. And I think it's that unique set of experiences that I bring to the table that would allow the parties to do that, not only as a judge, as an appellate jurist, but also as someone that has participated in some significant cases throughout the country as an advocate, but realizing that there's much to risk if we go to trial, and there's much, whether it's to win or to lose, there's much to risk. And if we can get our disputes resolved before we have to go to court, I think that's better for the parties, and I bring those skill sets to the table. And most corporations have arbitration agreements or some type of agreement to resolve the dispute outside the courtroom. And I'm the person that can do that for you. If you find yourself in need of a mediator, an arbitrator, or special master, please look at our website. And it may be just a phone call with the parties can get this resolved. Maybe a couple hours can get it resolved. But I'll be there to help you.